Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Marie and I'm the Vibrational Alchemist. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me, and if you are a return viewer, thank you for being here. So today we are going to do a pick a pile on what's keeping us apart. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take a deep breath in. Pause the video if you need to, but just focus on these and ask yourself which pile would represent your answer for what is keeping us apart. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to move these over here so they are not in our way. This is for pile number 1. What is keeping us apart? So we have couple of different things here that we're going to look at. Okay. We have the Justice card, the 5 of Swords, the solar plexus, balance, and it looks like balance in all things, the 5 of Autumn, another balance card, letting go, and clinging to the past. Okay, so it looks like they're feeling as though you treated them unfairly. And there may have been some competition, or there may have been a betrayal of some sort. They feel that you betrayed them and you treated them unfairly. It's really taken a toll on their sense of self, and I feel like they're carrying a lot of resentment towards you. So in order to keep themselves from feeling and dredging up the memories, they stay away, because they want to balance their emotions. They're trying to balance their emotions. They get very emotional, feels like very angry when they think about you. Also, they're really trying to let go. They really want to move on. They're tired of clinging to the past. So they don't contact you, or they don't want to get back together with you, or they are keeping their distance because they feel like you have betrayed them. They feel as though they were treated unfairly, and they want to make sure that they are balancing their emotions. Because this really took a toll on them. I mean, look, this card right here, they're like puking blood, and this card right here, it's the solar plexus. So that means that it affected it makes them feel disempowered to think about you. And they're clinging to the past, but they're really wanting to let go of the emotional remembrance of what the relationship has caused. So the reason why they don't want to talk to you is because they feel like you treated them unfairly, and they're not ready to let go of the emotion behind it. they still see it, and I feel like there was a betrayal. Maybe there was some backstabbing that went on, or because look, this one's crying. This one is really upset about what's going on, and this one's just like, you know, throwing up all of the daggers. And so there was some kind of betrayal, or some kind of, they feel there was some kind of betrayal. There was some kind of, you know, something that was unfair for them. And it's really, in order for them to feel as though they can move on and let go, they are staying away. So that was pile number 1. All right, pile number 2. This little guy is pile number 2. And we're going to see what is keeping us apart. Okay, so we have the Devil card. The 8 of Wands. The Healer. Feeling alone. The Star. The 7 of Winter. Postponement. And exhaustion. So this right here, these 3 cards right here, tell me that they might have some kind of addiction, some kind of vice, especially with this card. Look at him. He looks like, you know, he's going through some shit. And the Devil card is all about vices and addiction. So they might have some addictive things going on with the 8 of Wands, because if you look at her, she's got all of this. It's very almost like she's got too much going on. There's too many things going on, and she's not really able to focus. Feeling alone and postponement means that they really don't want to be bothered in what they're doing. And then when we've got the Star and the 7 of Winter, there is a better choice. So they feel like there's a better choice, but I really feel like this is the main reason why they don't contact you and they stay away is because they have some things, they have some vices that are basically keeping them isolated from interacting with people. I feel like it's people in general. What is weird is they know that there's a better choice, and they feel as though there is hope for their situation, but they are really stuck in their addiction. They're really stuck in their vices. They are really stuck in their depression. It could be a number of different things. I just really feel like it's addiction of some sort, alcoholism or drugs, something of that nature. That's what's keeping them away. Even though they see that there is hope and they see that there is a possibility for change, this one says, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So they're going through the challenging times right now. And they know that there's hope and they know that there's a better choice, but this is where they choose to be. They choose to be feeling in this, I feel like they're just going in this cycle, this vicious self-sabotaging cycle. And so I wouldn't take it personal. They're on their own journey and they're not able to get away from what their lesson is right now, what their vices are. All right. And pile number 3. This guy's pile number 3. Let's see, what is keeping us apart? So we've got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, choose your battles, hostilities, the High Priestess, the Lovers, we are the world, and a new vision. I don't know if you can see that one, new vision. So right off the bat, it looks like they are staying away because there was some aggression, or there was some, it feels like aggressive behavior, because with the choose your battles and the hostilities card and the Two of Swords, there were some actions taken against them, some aggression, or maybe like a fight that happened, a verbal argument that made them confused about who they thought you were. And the Lovers and the High Priestess, I feel like, you know, they're making different choices now, and they're trusting in their intuition to give them a new vision and new connections. So what's keeping them apart is that they don't want to revisit what you went through with them, what they went through with you. Like, they've moved on. They have a new mindset, they have a new vision, they're making new connections. Look at all the people that they're connecting with. They're making new connections, and they don't want to revisit whatever it is that you had odds about. This feels more like you guys had a verbal argument and not really like a physical argument, although it could possibly be because it's hostilities. But see here, they're just like, I really don't want to get involved in this drama. So there was some drama involved and it caused some confusion, and they made a choice. They made a choice to move on and trust their intuition and start a new path and make new friends. So that's what's keeping them apart. They're new friends, and I don't feel like, because if you look at the new vision, like, they were really distraught about what happened, but now they've picked themselves up, they're rooted, they're open, and they're making all these new friends. So they've just kind of moved on to a different crowd. They've moved on to different people, and so they don't really mesh with, you know, the idea of being with you, contacting you, being around you. They associate your memory with kind of like drama that they don't want to revisit. So that was all 3 piles. Thank you again for being here, and if you resonated with your message, please leave me a comment to let me know. If you would like more of these readings, or if you have any questions, go ahead and send those to me. You can private message me, or you can put them in the comments, and I will do more pick a card on whatever you guys are drawn to. And also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you're notified when I make these videos, because I do them randomly. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, I love you, I love you. Many blessings to you, and have a beautiful existence.